Yo guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another video on the channel. Now in today's video guys, I'm going to be going over another offensive scheme. Today's scheme is going to be out of the IForm close formation, a formation that was really good in Madden 20, but this year guys, it's actually really good in the passing game, and I'm going to show you guys why. Now quickly before we get into the video guys, if you want to check out my two most recent videos, including my strong close scheme, which has done amazing, I appreciate you guys so much for that. That's going to be in the card above my head. Also, if you want to follow me on Twitter, it's going to be in the link down below. Anyway guys, let's go ahead. Let's get into it. Okay guys, so we're going to start out in the Audibles section. So we're going to go over to IForm close. So the Audibles you're going to set up with the following: power L, wide receiver out, PA deep cross, and PA tight end league. And you're always going to come out in this Y post play. Now guys, we went over that really quickly. Now we're going to move it to the personnel subs. So the personnel subs you're going to do, first thing you're going to do is you're going to sub in your running back that has the highest catching rating at the real running back spot. So Jalen Richard had 74 catching, so I'm going to sub him in here. And then if you have a really good running back, like another really good running back, you can sub him in at fullback. And then moving on here, you do want to sub in your fastest receiver at this spot. It's going to really help in the first play for the cover 2 beater, so that it's going to be really good if you sub him in here. Then also, sub in like your next best receiver or your best receiver right here. And that's pretty much it guys for the personnel subs. So now guys, let's move into the first play, which is going to be wide post. Okay guys, so we are coming out in a cover 2 look. So here we go here, how we're going to set up this cover 2 beater out of wide post. So the first thing we're going to do guys is we're going to block both the running back and the fullback. Now the running back is going to be double tapping triangle, pressing R2, and then the fullback is triangle, R1, and R2. Then we're going to put square and a drag, which is triangle, square, and down to the right stick. By the way, guys, if you do need a visual reference, all the steps will be down below in the description. And then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to put R1 on a wheel, which is triangle, R1, inflate the right stick up, and we're going to motion him out to the right side. So what we're going to do, we just click on him, motion him out to the right side, and then if you want for some extra protection, you could just go and double team this edge rusher right here, and maybe ID the mic this guy in case they are bringing the blitz here. So I'm in the dollar formation, and I'm going to show you that this actually gets really open. So I'm just going to step back in the pocket. As you can see, we just wait. Now I actually did that really bad. I had to wait for Jalen Ramsey to actually stop because he does do that. I apologize. So let me just set up the play again. So boom. Let's do that. Motion him out. And as you can see, did that in about a couple seconds. So we're just going to run this play again. So as you can see, he stalls right there. We're going to throw that ball really easy, and Henry Ruggs was just able to penetrate the defense. Now, if my opponent is coming out in a cover 2 look, and I don't want to run the cover 2 beater, this is another setup you can run as well. You basically set the setup the same, block both the running back and the fullback. But this time, what we're going to do, we're going to motion out the running back. We're going to motion him out to the left side. We're going to put him on a slant, which is going to be double tapping triangle and pressing the right stick to the right side, or pressing it or whatever. And then we're going to put square on a smart rutted out route, which is triangle, square, and flick the left stick to the left. And then we're going to be doing the same thing, although we're going to be in triangle, square, and then pressing R1. That's just going to make it a deeper out route. And that's basically the setup, guys. I mean, that's pretty easy. So watch what happens here in this play. So I'm just going to throw one of my favorite routes in the game, the low ball slant. Very easy, 6 yards. And I'm actually going to show you why the small rutted out route is really important. So I'm just going to do it without the small rutted out route. So blocking the running back and the fullback. I'm going to motion out triangle, put him on a slant, and then we're just going to double team this guy just because. Now keep in mind guys, double team is L1 down to the right stick, and then ID the mic is L1 and X, and then you use the left stick to navigate. So here we go. If I'm running this play here, as you can see, this corner is in a very good position right here. I believe that's Mize or something like that. He's in a very good position. He doesn't actually drop back, and because of that, we could throw an interception. However, if we do come out and basically if we come out with the smart routed out route, so I'm just going to set it up here like I had it before, and I come out in the smart routed out route, watch the corner right there. As you can see, he comes up. So because he comes up, we're going to be able to lowball that really easily. And I'm even playing hard flats too on cover 2. So I'm just showing you that works even better. Basically, you go and you run this play. It's super simple. And yeah, basically that's the lowball slant. Now, if my opponent's coming out in a cover 3 look, what I prefer to do, I prefer to block the running back and the fullback. But this time, the only difference I do is I'm going to put square on a drag. I'm basically going to set it up like the cover 2 beater. So we're going to come out in a cover 3 here. Cover 3 sky press. and I'm going to motion R1 out to the right side, my fullback, and then I'm going to put him on a wheel, which is triangle R1 and flick the right stick up. Basically, watch this play. So we're going to come up here. As you can see, this corner follows him the whole entire way, and we are able to low ball it. Now, I did hold left trigger, but for some reason, it did not low ball it. But I'm able to get it in there and get a very easy 5-6 yards just by doing that. So, okay, guys, so we are in wide receiver routes. So this play is going to be set up just like this, the following. So we're going to block the running back and the fullback. We're going to motion the running back out to the left side. We're going to put him on a slant. And we're going to do the smart routed out route once again. And then we're also going to be putting triangle or O on a slant, which is triangle O and flick the left stick to the right. So this is what the player should look like in the end. Your first read is going to be that low ball slant, and then also you're going to have that post coming over the middle by X, and also you're going to have the out route. If your opponent's playing hard flats, it's going to get open. And then finally you have the slant. So as you can see, the slant on the right side. So as you can see, Rashard, very easy gain right there. Also, I got to hit up the other slant as well on the right side. It's very easy. And then once again, if my opponent's coming out in a cover 3 look, which is, as you can see right here, what I'm going to do here, by the way, really easy teller if your opponent's running cover 3 or cover 4, is if your corners are backed up to like the 35. Let's say we're on the 30 and they're going to be backed up to the 35. If they're on the 45, they'd be backed up to the 50. Pretty much they're 5 yards back. So in this situation here, just block the running back and the fullback. The only difference is we're not going to be motioning the running back out, and we're also not going to be putting square on the smart routed out route. We're just going to slant O. We're going to motion R1 out, and we're going to put him on a wheel. So basically it's just like this, as you can see, on this play, and we're just going to low ball it. Really easy play. Now, the only difference on this play, I don't know why 26 didn't really, go up like he should have. Let me just try this again, because he should have, went up. I don't know what was going on with that, but essentially we're just going to run this here. And as you can see, this should work. Oh, he somewhat plays it. But as you can see, we're still able to get 4 yards on the play here. Really, really easy. Now, what you could do as well, another alternation for this, if you don't want to go as far out wide, another thing you could do for this is instead of putting R1 on a wheel when you motion him out, you can actually put him on a streak. So basically a streak, how to do that, I'm just going to set up this play normally. A streak is going to be triangle R1 and flick the left stick up. So what that's going to do here, I'm just going to show you. Now, the only disadvantage with this is that it is easier for the user to lurk it. However, the user most likely is going to be trying to get the slant or trying to get that crosser route. And because of that, we're going to be able to probably throw that streak. And if we don't have the streak, we're going to have the slant and we're going to have the crossing route. So now, guys, we're going to move on to the next play, which is going to be the PA deep. Okay, guys, so we are on the PA deep cross. So the setup is going to be pretty universal on, except for a few steps. So block the running back and the fullback. This time, though, we're going to be motioning the running back out as same. We're going to put him on a slant. However, we're going to do the same thing again. We're going to put square on a smart routed out route. And then the only difference is we're going to streak X. So that's be triangle, X, and flick the left stick up. So this is what the player should look like in the end. You're going to have a couple reads here. That's what I do against cover 2. Against cover 3, you run either a wheel or a streak with your fullback. It's honestly pretty easy here. My first read is going to be the low ball slant on the left side. The next one is going to be that out route followed by the streak. And then finally, I'm going to be looking for, that deep crosser route. As you can see here, this low ball it is a really easy play. Now, as you can see, he dropped it. That will happen sometimes because I don't believe you could sub in a tight end at running back. I don't believe you can do that. I mean, maybe you can, I don't know, but maybe you can, maybe you can't. I mean, it's honestly either way. I mean, if you could, that would be definitely very convenient. So anyway, guys, now we're going to move on to the last play, which is going to be PA tight end league. Okay, guys, so we're going to be coming out PA tight end league here. So the setup, block both the running back and the fullback. We're going to motion the running back out. We're going to put him on a slant. And then what we're going to do here, we're going to put square on a smart routed out route. So basically what this play is going to look like is this. Now, against cover 2 here, you're going to want to honestly hit the low ball slant. You could also hit the corner route by X. You got the post route, and then you got that out route. Now, if you're running against cover 3, just use the wheel route to the right side that I showed in one of the previous plays. So as you can see here, if I don't have the low ball slant, just hypothetically, this route gets wide open right here. I mean, this is honestly unfair how wide open that corner gets. And that's pretty much it, guys. If you want to leave me any feedback, I would really love it. Also, guys, if you need any help, just let me know. I'd love to help you with this play, guys. Hopefully we can smash 5 likes. Thank you so much for your support. Take care. Most importantly, stay classy.